And welcome to Area DMG. I am your host, Philip Wesley, the Mile High Mouth, and we're recording this on behalf of DMGIce.com, RadioDMG.com, and AreaDMG.com. And if you're ever in the Aurora, Colorado area, check out our store, animationisart.com, or rather, Animationisart at 12203 East Iliff Avenue, Unit S, Aurora, Colorado. Anyways, that has nothing to do with what we're doing here. Today we're going to talk about the Save Data Transfer Tool that Nintendo of America put out on March 26, 2013. Today is March 27th. It's the Wednesday right after it. Anyways, the Save Data Transfer Tool allows you to transfer your save data from your card, your Nintendo 3DS game card, to your SD card for a digital version. A lot of Nintendo games, a lot of first-party games and a lot of third-party games are available on the Nintendo eShop in digital versions. And until then, well, the only real reason to go with a digital version of something is really the convenience of it. You can conveniently have it with you at all times, which is a pretty good thing to do. Why? Because then you're not lugging around a bunch of these little tiny cards, and you don't lose digital games as easily as you would like normal games. Or let's say you picked up the digital version of something and you want to pass on or pay forward the card version, the physical version. Or the game is just so good that you need to have a digital version with you at all times. Now, unlike the PlayStation Portable or the PlayStation Vita, where you can transfer your saves back and forth from a computer or a PlayStation 3, the Nintendo 3DS saves all your data, except for your DLC, to the game cards. These have data on them, and you can't really get that data off of these onto your digital copy until now. And that is why Nintendo released the Nintendo Save Data Transfer Tool. Now, for this particular thing, we're going to be transferring the save data from the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D game card to the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D digital copy. Some games are not eligible for this. Right now, I think like Adventure Time, Hey Ice King, Why'd You Steal Our Garbage, and Monster High Roller Ghoul Derby do not currently work with it. I think that can be patched or so in the future. But yeah, the idea is, gee, I don't want to carry this around all the time. Here's a digital version I can move it to. Cool thing about this is that Nintendo was nice enough to provide us with a digital version of Ocarina of Time 3D. So yeah, we have these and we're going to transfer those between the two. Dun dun dun. Yay, I like moving these around a bit. Anyways, let's open up the Save Data Transfer Tool. Now the Save Data Transfer Tool will clear everything that's on this particular card, save data, and put it on the save data, overriding the save data that's already here. So, here we go. In order to do this, you need to have, I would suggest that you plug in your 3DS and that you have a stable internet. You also need to have a digital version on your SD card of the game and a physical version of the game. So let's go ahead and open up the Save Data Transfer Tool. And it's preparing. Oh, there we go. It says create new extra data. Creating new extra data. Download the data required for Save Data Transfer. Well, this is the first time we've actually opened this. So, we'll see what it does. And it's done. The software is for moving save data from a Nintendo 3DS game card to a separately purchased downloadable version of that title. You will need the following: a compatible Nintendo 3DS game card, the Nintendo 3DS downloadable version of the same title. Caution: save data moved to a downloadable version cannot be restored to a game card. The game card save data will be reset. Okay, let's close that explanation. Now, let's see. It says, there is save data in the downloadable version. The save data, game card save data will overwrite that on the downloadable version. The save data on the downloadable version will be lost. If saved data is deleted for reasons such as repeatedly turning the power on and off, removing the SD card while the data is saved, getting dirt on the game card connectors, or other misuse, then the data cannot be recovered. Thank you for your understanding. Next. Extra data created by the, by the game card software version of software must be saved to an SD card. Please use the SD card that has the extra data saved to it when transferring saved data. And when using more than one version of the same software on a single Nintendo 3DS system, Street Pass, Spot Pass, and extra data from each version cannot be saved separately. Like, for example, if you have New Super Mario Bros. 2 on physical and New Super Mario Bros. 2 on digital, and you've got DLC on your save date on your SD card, that will work on both of them. But yeah, please keep this in mind if you use this game card from which you transfer save data on the same system as the downloadable version. Whoa! Confirm software version is up to date before performing save data transfer. The software will be updated if necessary. This process may take some time. This is more in reference to stuff like Style Savvy or Mario Kart. And it's preparing. Yep. And we're still here. It's still doing a thing. Okay. Once the saved data is moved to a downloadable version, it cannot be returned to the game card. Do you want to continue? Move. Transferring saved data. Save data transfer is complete. The saved data on the game card has been reset to default. This completes the process of this title. Please swap game cards if you want to transfer save data from another title. Then you just hit return to home menu and then close. And let's see, let's look at Ocarina of Time 3D downloadable version. I had Master Quest and such unlocked on mine, on the game card and not on the digital. Mainly because I was like, well, they sent me a digital, okay, I guess I'll work on reviewing that, you know how that is. Anyways, yeah, there's my Master Quest, and there's my data for Master Quest, and there's my save data for the first game. Yep. And now let's go take a look and see what the the game card over here looks like. If this was successful, it should be empty of game save data. Open. Yes, I'm going to suspend the digital one for the physical. Creating save file data. Yep, it's been completely reset. Hit press start. All new games. And this is a fresh cartridge now. And we're done. That works with several games, and it's more or less about convenience. Now I can pretty much archive this thing and just continue my save data on here. Now, unlike other things, like let's go to here, there is a data transfer program for save data from Monster Hunter 3, but of course this requires you to have Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate on the Nintendo 3DS and on the Wii U. Since we obviously just have the program for that, we're not going to go into that and explain it. That's the only time where you can transfer data back and forth between two of these. It's kind of like transferring, but we'll look into that in the future. But for right now, we've shown how to transfer stuff with the Save Data Transfer tool.